call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Pushed out of bounds at the 41, but not before he pulls off a terrific return. The Gators offense will get the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Aggie. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. It's complete to the right. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Grab near the marker. It's Abrams. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Back to pass, it's Nolan. Got it in the middle, it's Lanning. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. And the Gators look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. He got to...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's the problem when you get in 2nd and forever. The defense knows. They make you one-dimensional. They know you're going to take shots down the field. They stay deep, they break on the football, and they take advantage of the opportunity.
Soft spot in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. When you're handed a break with unbelievable and it's blocked, he's got a chance to take this one back. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Going with the ground game left. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Gator. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. We expected points. We've gotten some early, up 13-7 as they go back on the attack. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. He's in open space downfield. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Touch pass on the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Boots his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Gators sending the offense back to work. We've had some early action here as they take over trailing 13-7. The give to the back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods of history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's got an open man. They get him down with this offensive setup. 1st and goal from the 9. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Nolan. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point gives them the lead of 14-13.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
And it'll... Back, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense had that. Covered just a short gain there. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Fakes the grab on the left. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The free safety timed his rush perfectly on the blitz, and they come up with the sack.
Yeah, and the free safety usually stays deep and plays coverage, plays in the middle of the field. They spin him down, bring him in the blitz. You can tell, caught the offense off guard, and he gets the quarterback and gets the sack.
The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll try to get outside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
And some room to work. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Off-play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Dumps it off in the flats. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They go to the ground. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, this offense definitely, they want touchdowns. And you talk about being great on offense. It's executing in the red area, executing on 3rd down. They executed really well. Now set up with high percentage. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line.
Let's go. The Gators have this offense rolling. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to pass, it's Peters. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Provo. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Finds a man in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Aggies are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Under fire. He's got the back in the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today.
Touchdown, Florida! Special teams proving to be special. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
To the air, it's Peters. Setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got.
He'll put toe together and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Wide open downfield. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. The Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Gator! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way. Knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And they're able to get him on the ground. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Peters. Got his man down the middle. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. The Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Keep chucking him.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. Creates a little space. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Caught behind the line. It's Armstrong. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Scanning the field, it's Peters. Catch in the middle, it's Norman. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got a chance. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Gators sending the offense back to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Peters. Shakes off the defender. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Rushes on him. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The give to the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Snagged on the outside, it's Jackson. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're going to test the right side with this one. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? It'll be 3rd and long to throw. It's Slade. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the first down. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Snagged out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll run it from the gun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance. David, they had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today, we kicked them in the face?
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Now facing a 3rd and long. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement.